Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and I thought it was high time that I did another top 5 video in honor of the highly anticipated Godzilla vs. Kong coming to HBO Max and theaters at the end of this month, March 31st. I thought I would give you guys my top 5 favorite human-animal pairings, and by which I mean, my favorite human-animal duos from films. Now, before I begin, of course, I'm going to be discussing multiple films, some newer ones, some older ones, and I will be most likely referring to big spoilers if you haven't seen any of the films that I'm about to mention. So watch this video with caution, as I may or may not be discussing spoilers from fairly recent and not so recent movies. So you have been warned. That being said, let's jump right into it. And you might be asking yourself, why this particular video regarding Godzilla vs. Kong? Well, because I feel like we are going to be seeing some humans bond with both Godzilla and Kong, but especially Kong, based on what we've seen in the trailer. There seems to be this mysterious little girl that's formed a relationship with Kong, or a bond with him at least, as that was shown or implied in the first official trailer we got about 2 months ago. And it got me wondering if we'll see any kind of communication or growing or development of that particular bond throughout the film. And it just got me thinking about all the other animal-human pairings I've really enjoyed over the years. And most of these are basically between humans and animals that cannot talk, with one exception. So I will get to that. And I'm going to be going from bottom to top. So starting with number 5 is Andaro and King Kong from King Kong 2005, the Peter Jackson version. I gotta say, of all the King Kong movies, this one has probably got to be my favorite. I enjoyed the original just fine, and the 76 one was okay, but damn did I love this 2005 one. And I especially enjoy how their relationship starts off very hostile and antagonistic. He basically kidnaps her, she's offered up as a sacrifice, but after saving her life repeatedly, and despite Adrian Brody's attempt to rescue her from Kong's clutches, I really do love their relationship up until Kong's tragic final moments towards the end of the film. And I love how Anne puts herself at risk, in danger between Kong and the planes in an attempt to save his life. And then it's really beautiful, yet really sad, when Kong actually physically pushes her aside when he knows his end is near. It's a sad yet beautiful bond, and it's got to be one of my favorite human-animal pairings. That's probably one of the more tragic ones. Number 4, this might surprise you that it's at the bottom of the list, but it's still a favorite of mine. Owen and Blue from the 2 Jurassic World films, and hopefully we'll see Blue return in next year's Jurassic World Dominion, but I really love the bond between her and Chris Pratt's character from the first and second Jurassic World movies. Those films I really enjoyed, and their bond and relationship was a big highlight for me. I loved the idea of somebody taming and somewhat controlling dinosaurs, especially the Velociraptor pack. And even though the other raptors are all gone and dead, Blue remains, and it thankfully remains a fan favorite, and she's been an awesome character throughout these first 2 films. And I just really love the loyalty and the friendship between her and Chris Pratt's character, Owen. Yes, she's a wild predator and dangerous, but there's a part of her that is still somewhat loyal and would hopefully never harm Owen. And we'll see if that stays true or not for Jurassic World Dominion. But I really love their relationship. Number 3 is Davis and George from the movie Rampage. Probably the best video game movie I've ever seen, which is saying a lot because it's really not that good, but god damn it, is it entertaining. I just love the idea of Dwayne Johnson being friends with a giant fake gorilla. You know what? It was silly, it wasn't that good of a movie, but god damn it, is it entertaining, and I really love the bond they have between them, and I just love how much Dwayne Johnson's character Davis genuinely cares for George, the giant albino gorilla. And I also love the fact that they can actually communicate with one another by signing in some limited capacity. And then they team up together at the end of the movie to take down the other 2 mutant monster animals, and it's awesome. And then George saves Davis's life from the big giant mutated alligator. And then George does this fake out where he pretends to be dead, and it's hilarious. So I really enjoyed that. And let's see, number two, I have to say, this is a little different from the others because this animal can actually talk and is rather sentient. And I finally watched this movie for the first time before watching his Dark Materials, which I am caught up on and very much enjoy. But I really love the relationship between Sam Elliott's character, Lee Scoresby, and Ian McKellen voicing the armored talking polar bear Yorick Burnison from the Golden Compass movie. When I finally watched this movie recently for the first time, I never knew or realized how much I enjoyed and needed Sam Elliott being friends with an armored talking polar bear and how fucking cool it was. That was probably my favorite part of that movie, was their relationship and those particular characters. And I enjoy that same relationship and same characters in his Dark Materials, the TV show. But damn it, I love Sam Elliott talking to an armored polar bear. Just this old cowboy actor being friends with a talking polar bear in a fantasy world. It just really touched my heart. So I love that. And finally, my number one favorite animal pairing from a recent hit film from about 2 years ago was between Brad Pitt's character Cliff and the scene-stealing dog named Brandy from the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. When I went to go see this movie opening night, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I knew it would be loosely based on the Manson family cult murders, and as the film went on, I thought, boy, this sure isn't very violent for a Tarantino film. But sure enough, it was all building up to that fantastic grand finale when we saw Cliff and Brandy take down the Manson family cult members when they attempted to murder him and the other people in the house, and it was fantastic. The audience erupted like a volcano in the movie theater because it was packed on opening night, and we all went crazy when Booth sucked the dog right on the attackers, and it was super awesome and immensely satisfying because it was just so far preferable to watch that happen as opposed to the real life tragedy that happened in real life regarding the Manson family murders. But god damn it, was it satisfying to watch that pit bull take down, viciously attack those nasty Manson cult family members. So thank you, Quentin Tarantino, for that. I have rewatched the ending of that movie multiple times, and I gotta say, the dog is like one of the biggest highlights for me. And Brad Pitt as Cliff Booth, of course, is also hilarious as well. So thank you, Quentin Tarantino, for my favorite animal-human pairing ever. Well, guys, that's it. Those are my top 5 favorite human-animal pairings. Did you hear any of your personal favorites, or do you have any favorites from any movies that I may have forgotten or left out? Let me know down below in the comments section. Also, let me know if you're excited for Godzilla vs. Kong, which is coming in theaters and HBO Max March 31st. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.